Few machines capture the imagination like a steam locomotive. The sight, the sound, the sheer power, it's a spectacle that stirs the soul. And among these titans of steam, one name stands out, the Flying Scotsman. Built in 1923, this year marks the Flying Scotsman's 101st birthday. That's right, this locomotive is old enough to have seen the entire history of television unfold. And what a history it has been. From record-breaking runs to transatlantic journeys, the Flying Scotsman has lived a life less ordinary. It starred in films, graced posters, and even become a postage stamp. Not bad for a machine designed to pull carriages, so join me as we delve into the fascinating world of the Flying Scotsman, exploring its past, present, and enduring legacy. The Flying Scotsman's story begins not on some grand stage, but in the heart of industrial England. Doncaster Works, to be precise, a place where the air hummed with the clang of hammers and the hiss of steam. It was here in 1923 that the Flying Scotsman first saw the light of day. Christened with the number 4472, it was a marvel of engineering for its time. Sleek, powerful, and built for speed. Its purpose? To haul the prestigious Flying Scotsman Express passenger service between London and Edinburgh. And haul it did, with a speed and efficiency that quickly captured the public's imagination. Little did anyone know that this locomotive, fresh from the factory floor, was destined to become an icon, an ambassador for British engineering and a symbol of an era. The Flying Scotsman wasn't designed to blend in. It was built to stand out, to push boundaries, and in 1934 it did just that, achieving a feat that would cement its place in history. Picture this, May Day, 1934, the Flying Scotsman, resplendent in its London and North Eastern Railway apple green livery, thunders along the tracks. Its destination, Edinburgh. Its goal to complete the journey faster than any steam locomotive before it. And complete it did. Reaching a record-breaking speed of 100 miles per hour, the Flying Scotsman became the first steam locomotive to officially reach this milestone. Newspapers hailed the achievement. The public was captivated. And the Flying Scotsman, once just another locomotive, became a legend. The Flying Scotsman's fame wasn't solely due to its speed and engineering prowess. It was also a marketing masterpiece. The London and North Eastern Railway knew they had a winner on their hands, and they weren't shy about showing it off. Posters featuring the locomotive's distinctive streamlined design appeared everywhere. Model trains based on its likeness flew off the shelves. The Flying Scotsman wasn't just a train, it was a brand, a symbol of speed, luxury and adventure. Even today, over a century after it was built, the Flying Scotsman's image continues to captivate. From mugs to t-shirts, its likeness adorns countless souvenirs. Proof, if any were needed, of the enduring power of a well-crafted image. Section 5, Across the Pond, Adventures in America and a Brush with Hollywood. The Flying Scotsman's fame wasn't confined to British shores. In 1933, it embarked on a journey across the Atlantic to star in the Century of Progress exposition in Chicago. Imagine the scene, a British steam locomotive chugging through the American heartland. It was a sight that drew crowds wherever it went, a taste of British engineering excellence on foreign soil. But the American adventure didn't end there. After its stint in Chicago, the Flying Scotsman was featured in a Hollywood film, The Flying Scotsman, in 1935. Talk about a brush with stardom. The film sadly wasn't a cinematic masterpiece, but it did showcase the Flying Scotsman to an even wider audience, solidifying its status as a global icon. Section 6. National Treasure. Back home and facing an uncertain future. After its American escapades, the Flying Scotsman returned home a hero. It continued to haul the London to Edinburgh service, its legend growing with each passing year. But the world was changing. The golden age of steam was drawing to a close. Diesel and electric locomotives, more efficient and cheaper to run, were waiting in the wings. The writing was on the wall for steam, and even the mighty Flying Scotsman wasn't immune. In 1963, after 4 decades of service, the Flying Scotsman made its final run under British Railways ownership. Its future uncertain, it seemed destined for the scrap heap, another victim of progress. Section 7. Retirement and Reincarnation, Finding New Life in Preservation. The Flying Scotsman's story could have ended there, its firebox extinguished, its wheels forever stilled. But this is the Flying Scotsman we're talking about, a locomotive that always seems to land on its feet. Enter Alan Pegler, a businessman with a passion for steam and a dream of saving the Flying Scotsman. In 1963, he purchased the locomotive from British Railways, saving it from the ignominy of the scrapyard. Pegler wasn't content with simply preserving the Flying Scotsman as a static exhibit. He wanted to see it run again, to hear its whistle blow, to feel the ground tremble beneath its wheels. And run it did. Under Pegler's ownership, the Flying Scotsman underwent extensive restoration. It returned to the main line, hauling special excursion trains and once again capturing the hearts of the public. Section 8. Back in steam, the Flying Scotsman returns to the main line. The sight of the Flying Scotsman, smoke billowing from its chimney, thundering down the tracks, is a sight that never fails to elicit a sense of awe. It's a reminder of a bygone era, a time when steam ruled the rails. Following its restoration, the Flying Scotsman embarked on a new chapter in its already storied life. It became a regular sight on the mainline network, hauling excursion trains and participating in heritage events. From the dramatic scenery of the Settle to Carlisle line to the rolling hills of the Cotswolds, the Flying Scotsman graced railway lines across the country. It became a roving ambassador for railway preservation, attracting crowds wherever it went. Its presence was a reminder that even in the age of high-speed rail and electric trains, the romance of steam still resonated with people of all ages. Section 9. A century of influence, the Flying Scotsman's enduring legacy. The Flying Scotsman's influence extends far beyond the realm of railway preservation. It has become a cultural icon, its image instantly recognizable around the world. From its starring role in films and documentaries to its appearances on stamps and banknotes, the Flying Scotsman has transcended its status as a mere machine. It has become a symbol of British engineering excellence, a testament to the enduring allure of steam. Its story has inspired countless books, articles and documentaries. Model train enthusiasts continue to marvel at its intricate design. And for many, it remains the ultimate symbol of railway romance and adventure. The Flying Scotsman's legacy is a testament to the power of human ingenuity, the enduring appeal of a bygone era, and the importance of preserving our industrial heritage for future generations. Section 10. Conclusion. Keeping the legend alive for generations to come. As the Flying Scotsman steams into its second century, it shows no signs of slowing down. Having undergone another extensive restoration in recent years, it continues to grace the rails of Britain, a reminder of a bygone era and a symbol of engineering excellence. The enduring appeal of the Flying Scotsman lies not just in its speed or its sleek design, but in what it represents. It's a reminder of a time when things were built to last, when craftsmanship and attention to detail were paramount. It's a symbol of human ingenuity, a testament to our ability to create machines that inspire awe and wonder. And it's a reminder that some things, like the romance of steam, never truly go out of style. So the next time you hear the distant whistle of a steam locomotive or see a plume of smoke rising above the tree line, take a moment to remember the Flying Scotsman, the iron horse that became a legend. A